Right, here we go. This is an attempt to explain what's happening with a particular guitar, and it's also my first go with this camera recording a movie. So I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully you'll be able to see. Now, the object of the exercise is to let people see what I've been up to with a particular guitar. Now, the background is that I took up the guitar again, not having had my hands on a guitar since what, about 1981, and I weakened when I was in Lidl's and bought this Spanish style one, you see. But of course I like playing bottleneck, and I've always wanted a resonator guitar, a National Steel or a Dobro or something like that, you see. So my mate Russ at the pub, with me being into DIY and that sort of thing, he had wanted me to make him an electric guitar, because I'd made what we call the instrument, which is a banjo neck and a solid wooden body and electric pickup. Sounds awful, but it was something to do. And Russ got the idea that I could perhaps make him an electric guitar. So I was on the lookout for, a head and neck thing, you see. That's the tricky bit. And I spotted one in a charity shop. This one. And I bought it. The idea being that I could use it as a test bed to try and convert a Spanish one like the Lidl's one into a resonator. And the idea was that if, because I bought it from a charity shop, I'd only paid 12 quid for it, it wouldn't really be, it wouldn't break my heart if I turned it into firewood, you see, made a mess of it. So I tried to make it into a resonator, and point of principle, I decided as well that I would only use bits of old scrap that I got lying around in the workshop. This was a point of principle. And this is the result. The guitar itself was an absolute shitty when I got it, when I looked at it, but it's had to have a bit of renovation. But the resonator plate is, as you can see, an old blue and white enamel dinner plate. The bridge, this metal here, used to be part of a sliding drawer mechanism. I don't know if it's a filing cabinet or a kitchen unit, but one of those with the like little wheels in, you know. That's what that was. This bit of perspex here is an offcut from a sheet that I bought for a little job that I did for a friend of mine. He wanted a little component making for a motor, so I had a go at making one, and I had some Bakelite spare. And this bit of wood here, well, it used to be a tree, you see. Now, oh, and the tailstop, this bit, that plastic there, that used to be the cover on an old record player. So, I finally got it made, and it sounds awful, as I will demonstrate. It does have a certain charm, and you have to bear in mind as well that I quite like the idea of cigar box guitars, which are very early blues instruments, and basically they just made them out of anything they had lying around, because they couldn't afford proper guitars and so on. So they made the music and played the blues with anything. That was the idea. Cigar boxes were the thing. I'm going to make one of those. I've got the bits on order, but here we go. This is the style of it. But as you can hear, it's nice and tinny, but just give you a, let me put my picks on and we'll give you a little whiz. Bear in mind I've not played a guitar for what, 40 years, so I'm a little bit rusty. In fact, I'm a lot rusty. Can't play a note really, but at least I can make noises with it. So here we go. complete mess of this, but you get the idea. Now, that was all very well, but I put a piezo microphone in it and a little socket here, and then when I plugged it into the amplifier and put loads of reverb on it, something magical happened. Now, I hope whoever listens to this likes the sort of swamp music. It's not really music or a tune, it's more, what I'm going to do now is more sort of like theme music for a film where it's all swamps and sinister and them Cajuns coming to get you, you know. Here we go. A bit different, eh? Made a complete mess of that as well, but you get the idea. And you can also do a sort of ragtimey stuff, like I'm going to have a bash at that and probably make a fool of myself, but here we go. Good, eh? So that's that, and bearing in mind that it's made out of all bits of rubbish, that's why we call it the Crappercaster. It's just a bit of fun. So there we are, and also I've got the bits and I could be able to have a proper job, hopefully, of the Spanish. But the Crappercaster. There you go. Right, let's see what that looks like.